So it's Monday morning and the working week begins. Although you might need to tell these three, there is Benji underneath there. Ed's in his usual place and Jenny's on my sweatshirt. But we need to crack on. So the forecast for this week is pretty crappy until Friday, so won't be so much gardening this week. We'll get out when we can, but luckily I cut the grass at the weekend and we did quite a lot of work out in the garden, so it can look after itself for a few days. So we've got to do our proper job now, which is sorting out some of the stock that we bought at the weekend. A lot of this is already processed and ready to go to antique booths. And yeah, I've got some prints to do, some pictures, some oil paintings and some books to sort out today. So we bought these at the weekend, those three. So I'll get those done. I'll get them cleaned up, reframed if necessary, or repaired at the back if they're a bit loose. That one's not bad, but I think this owl one, yeah, that needs new framing tape put on. So we'll start off with that one. So this needs a good clean to start with. Get most of this stuff off. I think luckily this is all on the top rather than on the mount. Well, there's a little bit of sort of foxing down there, but that's fine for a vintage piece. That's acceptable. And then we'll get this horrible sort of tape off that someone has done and put some proper framing tape on it. But this might take two hands, so I shall be back shortly. Right, so that's an improvement at the back. It's a lot tighter in here now, and there'll be less chance of any sort of thunderflies or insects getting in to there. It's been cleaned up. I'll just give it another quick polish as well, and then we'll do our research on it, see how much it's worth, and then list it. Morning, Jenny. Morning, Benj. Should we go and do some jobs? Yeah, come on in. Morning, Eddie. Eddie, what are you doing? Eddie. Oi. Useless. So, fruit cage. is a little bit too busy. So there's a few things in there. I'm going to get that verbena out because I don't really want verbena in there. We need to clear some sort of path for the middle. It's just too busy. So let's get on with that as today's first job. Bench, come on, out of there. Come on, reverse, reverse, reverse. Come on. Beep, beep, beep. Oi. Thank you. So I've cleared that verbena. I don't particularly want to have to cut away at these raspberries, but I think I've got to a little bit. The sun's just not getting through to things like the strawberries. Ooh, there's a nice big one there to pick. That's nice. But yeah, we've got to somehow thin it out. I want it nice and full, but we must be able to get in here, and the sun must be able to get onto the strawberries. Hello. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know how he's done it, but Mr. Benji has got in here. Jenny's just prowling along the outside, and Eddie looks a bit guilty, although he's done nothing wrong. You right, Ed? Yeah? Are you ashamed of your brother? There he is. Not annoying at all. Are you getting out? Benj. Benj, if you can get in, you can get out. Come on. Do you need carrying? Oh, is it too hard to get out? Is it? Come on in, I'll carry you. I don't know if I can. Can I get in there? Oh, it'd be much comfier if you just got out, wouldn't it? Come on. Oh. All right now? You're a numpty. So that's better, that's all done. We can get into there, slightly less shading for the strawberries. And yeah, all looking good. Another job done with a little bit of help. From one pest to another. What are you doing? Oi! Eddie. 1, you're treading on my spring onions. 2, you're eating my sodding peas. Get down. Go on. Go on. Oi! Oi! You should look guilty, because you are guilty. Not like you, you're a good boy, aren't you? Eh? Look at the state of these. I've warned you. Yeah, I'll show you who's boss, mate. Hey? And you. I was just going to do a lovely peaceful shot of these beautiful poppies, lavender, this border here, and somebody has slightly ruined the atmosphere. It's supposed to be nice and gentle, this vlog. So the pond has got a load of blanket weed on, so we've got to treat it. This is some sort of eco plant friendly thing. It helps a bit. It's not perfect, but it helps a bit. So you just put it in with like half a can of water, and we'll go and sort that out. So it's really difficult with this because you're supposed to not give it too much sun, and that's what's causing this blanket weed supposedly. But it's semi-shaded and you've got to give it some sunlight. It's really difficult, really tricky. So I'm constantly managing this blanket weed, and down here it's getting quite bad. So I'll take a little bit out, and then we'll, as I say, we'll treat it with that eco sort of treatment stuff. Right, leave that for a day or so, and that should improve things quite a bit. I think these guards that I put in, the taller guards, are certainly looking after these a little bit more. I can't see any more damage. The only one I was slightly concerned about was that one, but that might have been there already. But yeah, there are so many rabbits this year, causing, well, they're still getting into our main garden, and Eddie's become really crap at catching them. He used to be good. I don't even know if you can see, but if I put the camera on that, let me see if I can zoom in. Even just down there at the minute, there's about 4 rabbits. You see them? And they are everywhere. They are in the fields behind us, and I know we're always going to get rabbits, but this year more so than the last 2, definitely. And they are causing destruction. When they get in, they really do mess things up. But that's part of living in the countryside, and it's not massive, it's just a little bit annoying sometimes. Right, I think it's going to rain, so pop in for a nice cup of tea. Just before we go in, let me show you that border from here. Really looking at its best now.
And I was from that time with me.
She was from New Zealand, wasn't she?
I met when I was out there on exercise.
Exercise?
Yeah. I was in the paratroopers before I joined the force. I moved around a lot.
We were really worried yesterday because I won't show you them doing their business, but Jenny was really poorly and we feared the worst. So this morning when I came downstairs and opened the door, I was dreading it a little bit, but she's okay, which is fantastic. She's had 3 or 4 of these days in the last 6 months where we've been really worried. But anyway, this morning she seems very happy. Jenny, still deaf, a bit blind, but yeah, she's good. So yeah, another lovely day. So it's Sunday and that has basically been virtually a week since I started this. I think I started it first thing Monday morning, and that's our stock that we bought that I'm going to be sorting out and processing from this weekend. Quite a lot actually, a lot of good stuff. So yeah, all starts again in the morning. Prints and pictures to sort out, and I will crack on with that after breakfast tomorrow morning. Some good stuff this time. Jenny just loves mowing the grass. She just sits in front of me all the time, and then when I'm emptying the basket she comes over for a little bit of company, and she's been doing it the last few years. And she's still not quite right, but she's got a waggy tail, so that's a good thing, isn't it? Hey, Look at that tail. Jen. Jen. You okay? She's not quite right. But she's doing well most of the time. Alright, let's get this mower emptied. Oh, so halfway through cutting the grass and we'll have a little break. I don't think this break... Oh, it's Benji! I don't think I'll be on my own. No. Where's Jen? Where's Jenny? There's Jenny. And there's Benji, or as we call him these days, Mr. Licky Licky. Hello, Mr. Licky Licky. So the grass is nearly cut. Just got that end bit to do around the fruit cage. And then I think that's it for this week. We've had a good week. It's been a really nice week. We didn't have very much planned. We had, it was just me and Kirsten. I didn't go out of the house between Sunday and Saturday, which was nice. Perfect week. Just did a mix of gardening and looking after the dogs and a little bit of work as well, but just got it right this week, the balance. So the only sort of negative this week was Jenny's health. She wasn't in the best of health the last couple of days, but signs of a bit of improvement today. Right, I shall round up the vlog this week now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. A like, positive comment, hype, all that sort of malarkey. All helps the channel grow. And yeah, we appreciate all your support. Oh, thanks to Tina. We just got a parcel with some treats for the dogs, which we really appreciate off their Amazon wish list. So thank you, Tina. Really appreciate that. Hopefully get a vlog out in this next week or so. I think the weather's going to be quite nice. So yeah, it should be a bit easier to get a vlog going. All right, thanks guys. See you soon. Bye.